My apologies for being a couple of minutes late. Was up way past my bedtime last night, early this morning. I wasn't partying. Just doing the things. But here we are. And better late than never, right? This is Coffee Talk. Good morning to you. 10 a.m. Usually it's an 8 a.m. thing. We'll have this same affair tomorrow morning. We'll do it at 8 a.m. though, okay? That I promise you. But either way, it's 10 o'clock ish, and it is gorgeous outside. There's no ish associated with that. There's a live look in Marion County. Oh man, what a beautiful, beautiful Friday morning it is, right? Couple of high, thin clouds, no problemo. Looking over in Brevard County, of course, many of you, myself included, woke up hearing that twin sonic boom. Ba-boom, boom. Yeah, the Dragon capsule for Axiom 3 came on back in and brought crew members home from an incredible journey in space, did some wonderful research. And I was actually reading some incredible work that they were doing on cancer research up there, which has us definitely hoping and praying for some incredible results there. Let's look into downtown Orlando. Some high, thin clouds as well. Kind of even a little overcast. Yeah, overcast skies. But all in all, it's beautiful. First warning, live Doppler radar. Let's take a gander, see what's doing. A live radar loop showing a couple sprinkles off the shoreline. But that's it. High pressure remains in control. You can kind of see those feathery clouds sneaking on through. Stacy's asking what time were the booms. Honest to God, I have no idea because I was not awake for that. I woke up, heard it, went back to bed. Yeah. Temperatures out the door in the 60s. Our 12-hour forecast showing temperatures continuing to climb. Partly cloudy skies. A southeasterly breeze. Look at these temperatures today, my friends. Average high, 74 degrees. We're going to keep going, though, man. Look at that. 79 in Orlando, upper 70s around the rest of town. Beachside spots a little cooler, will be into the 70s, but the lower range of the 70s. So looks like a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. You want to go play some golf? Running out of time in the morning, but into the afternoon looks great. Don't use this graphic a ton, showing temperatures near 80 degrees in February, so we'll take it. Shauna says the boom is around 8:30. Okay, so it was about the time that we should have been chatting for coffee talk. All right. We're all right. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful weather, though, man. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful forecast. So let's look ahead and just kind of get an idea of what's today, tomorrow, and even through the weekend looking like. So for today, we've got that ridge of high pressure continuing to build in. High pressure out east, sunny skies over top of us. Front going by to the north. It's not coming, which means we're not cooling. Look at that. More moisture not coming, which means we stay sunny. There's our next front, though, coming in on Monday overnight to Tuesday. We've chatted about this for the last couple of days, and it's going to bring us the opportunity for a little bit of rainfall. This is not going to be a big, nasty storm system. I think Monday through the day, gorgeous. Monday night, cold front arrives, will bring some showers, and then we'll clear on out and cool for Tuesday. So it's going to be like a Monday night shower thing. But what's perhaps most important, the weekend. Those temperatures are looking great. Partly cloudy skies. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? I can tell you, I'm not going to wear a tie on Wesh 2 News this weekend. That I can tell you. Amanda says, I love that I was late for coffee talk today, and I didn't miss it because Eric was late. It's on the air. How are you? It's in the air. Yes. Amanda, good morning to you. Yeah, little late. Such is life, right? But, I every time everyone's like, I'm sorry, I haven't been around in a while. And I'm like, yo, real life is more important. Today's an example of that for me, right? Like I really try to be here every single day at 8. I really fight that fight. Some days it's not going to work. George is asking if this is live. Live in living color, baby. Yeah, I'm no different to real life is real life thing. Jamie says Gary Lezak spoke about the LRC on his Good Morning Coffee Facebook Live. Is that what he calls? I haven't even seen it. If he's doing one, I got to go check it out. One thing that I think is pretty interesting, talking about the long range cycling, okay? Give me a few seconds to twist this around. All right, so not sure if any of y'all heard, but yesterday, let me adjust. This is the local storm report graphic. And yesterday, I'm going to turn off basically everything but tornadoes. And I'm going this place for a reason. Give me a few seconds. All right. So, yesterday, there were reports of tornadoes in Wisconsin. What's interesting about that is that those were the first tornadoes to ever touch down in Wisconsin. Now, that said, I was chatting with Jeremy yesterday. Severe storms yesterday, record high, okay? You go back to November 6th, severe storms and a record high, okay? November 6th, a few severe storms across Lake Michigan, okay? That was 94 days ago. If you divide 94 days by 2, that's 47, which is exactly what Jeremy and I are forecasting for our long-range cycle, 47, 48. So those storms there in Milwaukee yesterday were another indicator, believe it or not, for our long-range hurricane forecast. So just thought that was kind of an interesting little tidbit. The heat that we're entering into fits into the pattern as well at about that same cycle duration. So believe it or not, these temperatures coming this weekend dial into that as well, which is, another indicator. So that hurricane season forecast continues to come together. But also, our weekend forecast is coming together. Holy cannoli. For me, I'm like, to heat the pool or not to heat the pool? I'm not quite there yet. Maybe the next round of 80-degree days will do it, but I'm not quite there yet. Patty on Facebook, you do amazing and are so committed, and we appreciate and love you. Thank you, Patty. Love you. Appreciate it. George says tornadoes in February are strange. Yes, but Taylor, ever? There's no way those are the only ones in history ever. In Wisconsin, ever. February was the only month Wisconsin had never seen tornadoes. And that seemingly ended yesterday. Yeah. Eric on X, love this, is telling me every so-called Twitter forecaster calling for hyperactive cataclysmic hurricane season. Ridiculous. Well, I haven't issued my hurricane forecast, and I don't think anybody that has any respectable work has either. There have been a lot of hypers talking, but, my forecast we haven't issued yet, so you have no idea if I'm calling for a hyperactive cataclysmic hurricane season or not. But I'm continuing to pick up little crumbs, so that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, so we're getting there though. March, just a shameless plug, real quick, because why not? Why not? March the 1st is when we issue the hurricane season forecast. We'll get there. All right? Not there yet. But I'll tell you where we are as we're heading toward an unbelievable weekend. Let's just kind of take a look at our forecast using Futurecast through the weekend, all right? So here we are today. We've got the clouds around. Yeah, that's going to continue through this afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, looking pretty good. Tomorrow morning, pockets maybe of fog, but plenty of clouds around, looking gorgeous. Sunday, look at that. Same idea, partly cloudy skies. Maybe a couple of popcorn sprinkles according to Futurecast out east, but not too bad out there. Taylor says, why can I not say this word? Not cataclysmic season, but if you pay attention, it'll be busy with a chance of some stronger ones, but not the whole season. And Taylor, do we know what area of the basin is probably going to be pretty busy? Have we figured that one out yet before I've issued the hurricane season forecast? Yeah, looks like we figured that one out. Taylor, you get to pick from the treasure box. Congratulations. Taylor says the Gulf. You get to pick from the treasure box. Which, this is funny. We're taking a different approach. Lauren, you get to pick from the treasure box. Susie, you as well. We're definitely taking a different approach this year, right? Like in years past, it's been like, no, I cannot share this information until I'm completely done. But this year, it's kind of been fun being a little more like, let's all discuss this together, right? So it's gonna be fun. I mean, obviously, when we put out our final product, it's gonna be different. But it's kind of neat to be able to discuss together as we're working on said forecast. What goodies are in the treasure box? Well, you've got creamers, you've got little coffee tablets, Starbucks gift cards. You get that. You're just like teasing us. Cindy says, yeah, isn't that's the way I work, baby. Yeah, always leave them wanting more. Worked in my dating world, it works in my meteorological world. Always leave them wanting more. You had me at coffee. I got you, Kurt. Buddy, listen, even my protein shake is cafe mocha, you know? I'm not sponsored, by the way, by Ensure, which everybody at work calls me an old man for drinking. So I pay full price for this, so I have no problem showing it because I pay full price for it. I would feel a little dirtier if they paid me for sponsorship and product placement. Is there an uninterrupted nap in that treasure box? No, but there's a hell of a pillow, I can tell you that. It can help. It's a tool. I cannot give you that piece, Taylor. We have all chosen our lives, and like it or not, we are all getting no sleep. I didn't hit my mattress until like 2:30 this morning. So anyway, what was I going to do? Oh, we were going to look at the long-range models. Not long-range models, but like the global models, because if you've been watching Coffee Talk for a while, you know a part of this cycling weather pattern that we know is about to come back is this storm system around the 17th, 18th, 19th, something to that effect. So we got to check and see if it's still there. Late night party. No, not a late night party. Patty says pool heat pump repair tomorrow, $1,300. Oh no, rare issue, only 3 years old, just out of labor warranty. The company might help us, might not. So Patty, I had a capacitor issue on my 4-year-old heat pump. Part was covered, the labor was not, and it wasn't $1,300, but if I remember, it was $300. For like, it was like a $20 capacitor, but it was it was like a $300, like $200 service call, $100 labor charge. And I was like, oh God. So anyway, I'm sorry, Patty. I feel you. My air conditioning repair bill a couple of weeks ago was about that, labor only, because the part was covered under warranty. That's how they get you that. Ugh. Anyway, all right. Courtney's asking when hurricane season is, and I'll real fast, I'll get to that, and then we can look at the models here. Hurricane season is nowhere near starting yet, thankfully. But just so that you know, the way that it works, hurricane season runs June 1st through November 30th, okay? And because of kind of those dates, we've got plenty of time, but I do issue my hurricane season forecast nice and early. It's a part of the methodology that I use, the ability to do that. So anyway, all right, so part of that methodology, we know that there should be a storm system coming on through around the 17th, 18th, 19th. There's high pressure. There's a little piece of energy coming on through that is... Lie detector test says that is a lie. All right, that is low pressure moving through. There you go. Look at that. That's Monday, 00Z Tuesday is what you're looking at, which is 7 p.m. Monday night Eastern time. So Monday night into Tuesday, low pressure front moves through, have some showers, blah, 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 high pressure. Then look at that. There's your 17th. 18th. That's the morning. That's Daytona 500 morning. Now, the latest version of the GFS, interestingly enough, is bringing that area of low pressure in around Louisiana and cruising it on through. Let's go back a run. Yeah, this is way better. I think this is much more accurate. That's the 18th. Kind of popping an area of low pressure off the coast of South Florida. I think that's accurate because in previous cycles of this, we saw low pressure form over South Florida, brought hurricane force winds to South Florida, brought us in Central Florida like 3.5 inches of rain in the last one of those previous cycles. So, yeah, I think that's definitely a better prognostication, which if that's the case, look, I mean, there's 10 a.m. on Sunday, February 18th. That's 1 p.m. The greens are pressures. If we were to switch over and look at like rain, there's kind of your precipitation model. That's 1 p.m. Let's just go back. So that's 10 p.m. Friday night, the 16th. There's 7 a.m. Saturday morning. 1 p.m. That's 7 p.m. Saturday night. 7 a.m. Sunday morning, widely scattered showers, thunder showers. And then 1 p.m. There's 7 p.m. though, lots, still with the moisture around. I like this run. If I'm honest, that run looks better to me. In terms of fitting the pattern. So, are we calling for a wet Daytona 500 forecast? Perhaps. Let's look at the European. Let's look at pressure, anomaly. All right. Look at that. It's showing that Gulf, that northern. Now the European control, at least, is showing the northern Gulf. Let's switch over. Let's swap over. And just like we do during hurricane season, I'm kind of curious to look at some of these ensemble plots, right? So this is the GFS ensembles, and most of them are hugging that northern Gulf, the northern Gulf Panhandle Big Bend area, whereas the European ensembles are a little more spread, but, definitely the northern Gulf, yeah. But look at some of those pressures. Like, there's one ensemble member that's showing 993. Most of them are in the 1,000 millibars, so... either way, it's interesting. Are we looking at this to be tropical? Not this version, but it's an indicator come hurricane season. And for me, this is kind of the last thing that I'm going to get to see before I issue my hurricane season forecast. So I really want to watch this one closely. So, interesting things ahead. But do I think that next weekend is going to be interesting? I do. And that one, there's going to be some energy. Previous versions of that one gave us some severe weather. So, yeah, we'll be watching for that. My hurricane season forecast comes out March the 1st. Roberto says, oh, yeah, the forecast where you ruin my August vacation. Who plans an August vacation that works in TV news, Roberto? Oof. By the way, this is last year's hurricane season forecast. The yellow and red areas that I highlight were my hot spots, and obviously those orange lines are where storms went. So you can see every storm went into one of our hot spots. But every year you just circle everywhere on the coastline, right? Nope. Notice the northern Gulf Coast was not hotspot territory last year. They did not get hit. Can't say that's going to be the same thing this year. All right. So, any other questions about kind of that long-range look? Brad says, this system should be interesting for the hurricane season. East coast of Florida or west coast of Florida. Brad, that's what I need to, on my own personal level, that's what I need to dial in here these next couple of days and figure it out. Have to figure that one out, right? Yeah. All right, so there's your. It is Valentine's Day on Wednesday. I didn't even know. Kellyanne put on the 7 day. I had no idea. Weather patterns are truly interesting to study and predict. It's true, and the more you kind of dial into these things, the more amazing it is. Yeah. It's true. Hint, you're a tease. You like that? You like that? Sweet dog is sleeping. That's what she's doing. Cindy, so we're going to try for Claire. So Claire hit me up this morning. I hit her back and I was like, Claire, I love you. I was up late with an unexpected situation. So she's in Chicago next week, so we'll get her after. We are in touch, and I promise we'll get her. But yeah, this one's on me, and I apologize. So not next week, the week following, which means we'll get somebody else for next week. Or, depending on this storm system's evolution, we may not. We may need to do actual weather stuff. Terry says, don't ever forget Valentine's Day. Well, I haven't forgotten it, like, on the day, so I've still got time. I still have time. Okay? Matt says, I get my bonus payment on Valentine's Day, too. Treating my own self. I'm my own Valentine. Wish you were a bit warmer that day. I got you. Yeah, it's a little chilly. Good stuff, though. Like that. I will never forget Valentine's Day since my daughter's birthday is the day before. There you go, Taylor. There you go. All right. Questions, comments, concerns. Anything. Matt, long-range forecast for Sun and Fun. Plain nerd. I've already gotten my passes, Matt, to go. I'm going to be out there at Sun and Fun. I cannot wait. I have not looked that far out yet. I'm so focused on the hurricane forecast. What is it? It's April 8th through the 14th. Let me do a quick eyeball check. 8th through the 14th. Hold on. I'll be out there, though, Matt. You'll find me where all the Moonies are located. Hashtag favorite airplane on the planet. April 8th through the 14th. Home. How do I open? Oh, my God. Sometimes Excel's annoying. Open recent. LRC. All right. Stand by. April 8th through the 14th. Cycle day 41 through 47. So the very end of the cycle. So actually, it looks like it will be... Okay, interestingly... Okay. All right, so... This storm system that we're looking at for next weekend, the one that I was showing you in the Gulf, this one, this will be hitting just before Sun and Fun again. That will cycle back through like a day or two before Sun and Fun. So I would expect severe weather or at least a big rainmaker just before Sun and Fun and then clearing out for Sun and Fun. Now, there may be some showers around Sun and Fun, but it looks like we should have that bigger event prior to. How funny is that, huh? Yeah. How funny is that? All right. That makes me feel better. So there you go. I'll take that. We had a tornado there a few years. I remember the tornado, Matt. I absolutely do. God, it was more than 10 years ago, though, now. Man. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, anything else? Matt, if you see me at Sun and Fun, say hi. Waiting on the sun to shine. It'll come. All right, people. Flood warning extended for Volusia County. That's fine. Don't care. Horrible flyer. When does it cycle in March? I just closed the document out. It's 47 days away from this upcoming weekend. All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day, my friends. I will see you in the morning for Wesh 2 News Sunrise and for Coffee Talk at 8. Sound good? Matt, I'm an official Sun and Fun photographer. I'll look for you. Very cool, buddy. Look forward to it. Take care, y'all. Thanks for hanging out for Coffee Talk. See you in the morning. Bye. Eric does not care about flooding. It's not that. It's the St. John's, and the people that are flooding know they're flooding. Okay.